So you've heard about superbugs in relation to hospitals and patients. And I look at those kinds of bacteria in the environment, in animals, in our food chain, and in our waste. My name is Fiona Walsh. I'm a researcher in the biology department in Maynooth University. If you get sick and if you have something like cancer, you need to prevent infections. So in order to prevent those infections, we need to have the medicines that you can actually use. And the problem at the moment is that the bacteria are winning the war against the medicines. So my area of research is to understand how and why those bacteria become resistant. And if we understand how and why and where they come from, we can then look at different ways of actually preventing them or stopping them and making sure that we stay healthy for as long as possible. But a lot of the focus has been on humans and human infections. But what we need to understand is also the human impact on the environment. So when we let our waste go into the water, what does that mean? Because we let a lot of bacteria, a lot of resistant bacteria into the water. Are our wastewater treatment plants actually dealing with that properly? And then do the laws actually make sure that the water that we have is tested for these types of things? So the next steps are to understand the pieces of DNA that move. So each of the bacteria that have antibiotic resistant genes or pieces of DNA can enable these pieces of DNA to move to other ones. And if we looked at all of the pieces of DNA that we know contain antibiotic resistance genes, they're not present in all of the infections. So we need to understand, why aren't all of these mobile pieces of DNA everywhere? So what stops some of them from getting from one place to the other? And why are some of them very, very good at actually moving between bacteria as well? So the bacteria that I would take out of, let's say, a wastewater treatment plant effluent or from a pig gut probably haven't been looked at in this kind of detail before. So we don't know what to expect. We know how to actually look at them, but we really don't know what the answers are going to be. And that's really nice. It takes a lot of time to try and understand what's going on. So you need to be patient. But you actually can't say that, yeah, with certainty, I know that this gene is definitely going to be there and how it reacts. So it's an exciting field of research then as well. So my main ultimate research goal is to understand how antibiotic resistance is selected and transferred from somewhere like the natural environment to a human or animal pathogen. So why is it, again, it comes back to this question of why aren't antibiotic resistance genes everywhere in the same amount? And what can we do to make sure that the ones that might be coming out can be prevented?